Congrats on being first. Morning, K-Dog. How you doing? Very cool, very cool. Hope that is going well, my friend. Howdy and welcome, I'm your game jumper, DiJaDi. Back after a couple of extremely rough days, but we are here and ready to resume our game jumping by picking up on a couple of missed flights here. So we're going to start by venturing into Sunday's missed game jump. Stalker 2. Which, let me tell you how tempting it was to just not continue this journey. Because scary games are scary, K-Dog. That's why. Okay, we are low on health, so we should probably heal up. Ah, that's much better. Also, we need to lower the volume of the game a little bit, I think. Jeez. No, I could never do evil with him. That's too much for me. Layers of Fear was bad enough, but Evil Within? Oof. Okay, so we could help the military by going to this warehouse. Or we can attempt to help the resident stalkers in this little town here. I could have sworn that we talked to... Oh, yeah, this is the one. Okay.
Any suspicious activity may result in immediate termination.
Let's go ahead and try to track Squint here. Let's also, I don't know, let's maybe try to... I really like this menu. I really like that he brings up this PDA or whatever. And that's how the menu activates. I would like it better if it was like a little bit away from his face, but... This is what we're tracking, right? Yes. Okay, so one of the vendors seems to be in this building. Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Are you new here? Come on in, make yourself at home. But don't get too comfy. If you need anything fixed, I'm your man.
Wait.
If you want to swap some stories, go to Mikolayev or the Gaffer. They got all kinds of baloney to choose from. All right, come on. What have you got there?
What do technicians do?
Why does the zone need technicians?
They make sure your gun barrel doesn't fall off when you most need it. And if it does, at least they'll be here to replace it. Weapons upgrades, repairs, that's us. Armor, too. You can't roam the zone in a crappy vest. Not for long, at least.
Interesting. Okay, good to know.
I'm looking for information about Squint.
Everyone's looking for Squint, especially folks with fancy gear. But I'm a technician, not a search engine. And don't bother me about stolen goods like Squint did when he brought me those warden sensors. If you need anything fixed, that's me. If you're looking to wag your tongue, talk to Warlock at the bar. He's a real chatterbox.
I have the feeling he's just gonna say, like, why are you asking me this? But let's do it.
Have you seen the sphere? Do you know what it does? The thing's mapping the zone.
Okay.
I wish I could see what's inside of it. What kind of anomalies are out there?
You just want
It's
stock
a
tech.
true
I can
miracle.
appreciate that. We're not gonna ask
So
for any more
long.
side missions
See you
before
around.
we, like, kind of complete what we're doing. My guess would be that the next one is in here.
I know it's dangerous, but I'm offering you good money here.
Sure you are. No way, man. Find yourself some other dope, willing to march into certain death.
Oh, there you are. Hey, buddy.
I've got the best deals in the zone. Ask anyone. Guaranteed. I never try to pull one over on the rookies like Sidor does. If anything breaks, it's because you need to take care of your gear. This stuff's not made of steel. Well, except for the things that are.
Some of the
Anyway,
plans they
show me
have
what
for
you've
this
got.
game sound super cool.
Squint. You know that name?
You bet I do. He brought me some guns and sensors. How was I supposed to know they were taken from the ward? At least I was bright enough not to take the sensors off him. I mean, I can understand the guy to some extent. Just between you and me, okay? All those riches just lying around.
Okay, so if we
waiting to be
start a
taken.
conversation-
How could you refuse? But still, the arsehole almost got me killed. A walking honeypot. That's Squint for you. If you meet him, give him a black eye from me. To think, I got him a whole new suit in exchange for some guns looted from corpses.
So, do you know where I might be able to find him?
He told me he's gonna study some arch anomalies with Uncle Onya, the bastard. Well, show me what you've got.
Okay, sweet. Alright, that's how that works. Yeah, no worries, buddy. We don't have any guns right now. We need to change that. But we also have like 0 everything. Oh, it's literally a PDA too. Nice. Man, we really need a gun. But that's 1804? Jeez.
They say the gaffer used to know Strelok himself. The Strelok, who went up to the center of the zone and stirred up so much shit, we're still talking about it. But the gaffer won't say a word, damn it. Then again, if I knew a dude like him, I guess I'd keep quiet too, just to stay on the safe side. Thanks. See ya.
Alright, let's go ahead and try to find Squint.
I've got a job for you, Stalker.
And then we might have to take up some jobs to like earn some money.
Any suspicious activity may result in immediate termination.
So if we turn on this tower, we'll be able to track him via his PDA.
Len's here. Look, I created this system a little while ago to keep track of the rookies' PDAs. You know, in case they go missing after an emission. To locate Squint's PDA, we need to tune in to 3 points. I've already got 2, but the 3rd one is on you. Try not to fall, by the way. The last climber I had took a good month to recuperate. Did you turn it on? Yeah, it seems to be working. I'll reroute more power to the amplifier. Oh, fuck. Damn it.
Jeez,
Hell.
language.
The antenna is on fire.
I know, okay? God damn it, mission. I'll have to replace the coils again. Okay, let me think. There's another antenna nearby. It's an ancient piece of junk, but it worked the last time I had it checked. This one's gonna take at least a week to fix. Get to the other one. I've sent you the coordinates.
Shut it down, he said. And I had a deal set up at the eastern checkpoint worth 2 cases of ammo. Bullets don't grow on trees, you know.
Simmer down. Everything's gonna be alright.
Whoa,
Stay low
shoot.
for now.
That's not good.
Don't mess around with flashes at the Gordon or something. Hey, Shoyab, bring me a bottle. We're throwing our sorrows tonight.
I wish I could join you. That old prick Sukin has completely lost it. Says he's gonna shoot anyone he sees moping around. Can you believe it? All right, I'll try to figure something out about that ammo. I'll be in touch.
See what that note says. Start with this tower, like we agreed. I didn't climb the balloon, so you better not. Catch up at the 2nd mark. Want to scout all these heights
You would
in a
think
month.
that if they
Peach.
Nice grenade.
Thanks. Ooh, that was a good play. I lived.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Because I like drew him off the flag too. Wow, that felt nice. Okay. I didn't do anything like enormously spectacular, but that was cool. It was definitely cool.
How are you? It really does, yeah. It's set to random, but like, yeah. Apparently we just have a lot of clips together. Which is fitting. We did play a lot of games together. Back in the day. At work? Nice. I'm about to go to work too in a bit. Super excited about it. Well, I had to move around some games for Hunt. But oh, that's such a good question. That's absolutely got to be up to you. Because I'm kind of conflicted too. I feel like, oh man. I like your new idea, but I also like your current name, so... Oh, did we get stabbed by this? What's going on? Why are we dying? Yeah, we're bleeding. Okay. Wow. Good to know that, like, razor wire, not raised wire. Although, I guess it's also raised, so... It is a rough choice. Yeah. And I think both kind of fit you, too. That's the other issue. Alright, let's head towards this warehouse, I guess, first. Because that's like 400 meters away, and this is 200? And we're less likely to die going this way? Maybe? looks like I'm hungry. Great. That's true. PSN does let you. That is very true. Shoot! What?
Enough lurking, kiddo. Come here. Let's have a talk. Do you even realize there's stuff you're trying to steal?
What are all these dogs doing? Frack. We got an achievement, but we definitely didn't deserve it. Blast it! That was insane. Where did all those guys come from? Jeez. Okay, so let's not go near the main entrance, but geez. I think you would have to wait a month to change it back though, right? At least on PSN. No! How did we die? I don't even know what killed us. This game is hard. We also only have a knife and a pistol right now, too. So we should probably change that. I feel like no matter how quiet we are, the dogs are still going to see us. Oh, jeez.
Enough lurking, kiddo. Come here, let's have a talk. Do you even realize whose stuff you're trying to steal? We're Elbow's crew.
There's 3 of them? There's... Okay, so there's a total of 5 dogs? I don't even know how to... We might need better weapons or something. Oh, right. Yeah, it might do that. Because that's still in beta, right? Hang on. We're definitely going to go back to rookie here. I think mostly it's PS3. And yeah, no, like Xbox, there should be no problems. But it's mainly, the main reason PlayStation has that problem is because they only switched to a system where you can like change names and stuff recently.
Why are you loners always so eager to get here? Enough lurking, kiddo. Come here, let's have a talk. Do you even realize whose stuff you're trying to steal? We're Elbow's crew.
Oh my goodness. Thank you for the, it's very much post-apocalyptic. Thank you for the resub. Oh! Peach, check this out. I'm invisible! No, that's not what it is. Look, they're like evil dogs, okay? It's not my fault. Okie doke, have fun. Thanks for the resub. Long time no see. Yeah, I think it actually does look really good. I think the blinking is perfect and all that jazz. I'm so, like, I don't know. I'm kind of... Seems stupid, because I absolutely did not draw the original artwork. That's all Chiho. But I am kind of proud of, like, my edits and my getting this to work this way.
You're too small of a fish to yap with me.
What does that mean, buddy? Well, ping tuber, right? PNG tuber. Not technically a VTuber yet. I think the difference is like a VTuber is a whole, like a virtual model. So I have a little bit of a workout regimen that I do every day. It's nothing fancy. It's like some push-ups, some sit-ups or whatever. And then on days that I don't work, I go for a long walk or whatever. But sometimes I forget. And I definitely got caught doing push-ups at work.
My time's worth coupons.
At the dojo. Which is not that crazy because it's a dojo, right? So. I'm looking for a stalker.
I'm looking for a stalker named Squint. You seen him?
Well, we saw a loner here. Told him to get lost. Didn't ask for his handle.
Where did he go?
Did you see where he went?
Do I look like an information desk to you?
Oh man, we have to attack? Do we really?
I'm sick of talking. You guys are boring.
Looks like the Stalker's bored, boys. Let's entertain him. Come on.
This was a quick and easy way to get some weapons, I will say. And we can sell a bunch of these too.
Hey, Elbow. Here's a quick update. We had some sketchy stalker snooping around. We sent him packing towards a farmstead.
Oh, forgot to take this off.
Don't
Whoops.
sweat it. The loot's gonna be top notch.
I guess I should eat that canned food. No, wait, no, hang on. I don't want to do that. Shoot. Oh. I guess it was cola. Nope, that was definitely alcohol. I feel a little buzzed. Okay, down on the D-pad is how we open it up. Cool. That does not look tasty. Gosh. I'm day drinking, yeah. But that's not, like, I mean, define day, okay? Is it day after you wake up, or... I thought I saw something, but maybe not. Oh, there's that can. True, K-Dog. True. Where's that guy doing push-ups? We have a lot of vodka, let me tell you. A lot of health packs too, though, so. Like, I guess we should loot this area now that we're here, but I'm kind of worried. I'm really glad for having some actual weapons, though. Not that it matters if we don't have it loaded. Leah, what is up? How you doing? Really? You're gonna torture me? First thing, you're not even gonna say hi? Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. I'm crying again. Son of a gun. You would think I'd be out of tears by the end of this weekend. Because they're not cookies. They're Takis. No, those are chips, actually. The waves are chips and expired. Oh my gosh, those burn. These are the ones I actually had, though. bunch of canned food. That's good to have. No way. I can barely cook regular cookies, okay? I am not a baby. I just can't handle spicy stuff, okay? It hurts. It burns. I am not a baby. I mean, I'm pretty strong. People don't know that about me. But I'm pretty strong. Not like Vin Diesel strong, but, you know. You do and you don't. I mean, like, there's enough slots now. Like, I'm not even using all my slots now. That you could potentially keep your legacy emotes, so to speak. With no real problem. Oh my gosh, that still burns. Is that it? That seems to be it. We might have been able to avoid all those dogs if we'd come in this way. Maybe. Wow, look at us. You're just helping me? Yeah, okay, sure. Not yet. Once I do, I'll change the, command back to its normal thing. I'll get some today. Yeah, I'll change the price. Yeah. You're about to go broke? I'll redeem. I'll refund you. No, it's fine. It's fine. Like, it is super expensive right now. How's moving, Leah? How's your move to Chicago? You know, the one thing I didn't like about The one thing I didn't like about using, what was it, like Steam Elements or, not Steam Elements, Stream Elements, or Streamlabs or whatever, was that animated emotes wouldn't be animated as they flew across the screen. It's fine, like, it's not the end of the world, but I really like that Mix It Up C emote wall does display the animated emotes. I do think that's really cool. What's going on here? Maybe we shouldn't be here, actually. This seems like a not great place to be. Yes, I need to make a playlist for YouTube for that. Thank you for reminding me. Whoa! Don't like that! What the heck? Oh, death, apparently. Yes, yeah. It turns out that when there's a huge, like, post-apocalyptic event, things get weird a little bit. Hopefully we don't find out, like, in any real sense. What that means. Oh, this is base over here, okay. I can do that, hang on. Okay, how about that? Nope, that did not work. Wait a second, why did that not work? Okay, maybe now? Maybe now? No. Interesting. What the heck? No! Hi! I was just standing there. Pumbaa, stay away, yes. Agreed. I'm so confused why this isn't working. Let's see. This mic's working. Yeah, I don't love that. I don't love that at all. Oh, wait. I was pressing the wrong button. There we go. Maybe? Maybe not. The little gummy bears. That's great. Why is that not working? That's weird. Okay, how about that? No, that doesn't work. Maybe I need to reset this. Hang on. Evil Cat is hiding. Yeah, you don't even know if I'm gonna do Evil Cat, okay? I might do something else. There. Look at that.
We've got 15 seconds. And then we switch back. Okay, okay. I got it. Something hit me. What? What's going on? Oh my gosh!
You want to see if it'll do anything for you? What do you mean?
I do want to see if it'll do anything for me. Okay, so we just have to run away from those guys, I think. Or fight them? Yeah, we were trying and it didn't work well. Also, though, we got here by going to the side. I don't understand. We need to go this way, actually. There's the town we need to get to. Uh-oh. Hang on, I have something for this. The planes they have for this game are actually really cool. Robin Hood and Little John walking through the forest. Laughing back and forth at what the other has to say. Reminiscing this and then having such a good time. Oodie lolly, golly, what a day. Robin Hood and Little John running through the forest. Jumping fences on the streets, trying to get away. Contemplating nothing but escaping, finally making it. Oodie lolly, golly, what a day. Whoever said that lightning doesn't strike the same place twice? Really lied and told us untruths. Hiding it on what? Listen to the ones who tell you things you know untrue. Like Unfortunately not. That's a range I just don't got. Now we have to find a monster. I do think this.
Well, unfortunately.
The redeem's over. Wait. Why is it still going?
Okay.
Oh, okay, hang on.
Oh.
No? No, stop.
All right. Okay. There we go. Oh my goodness. Plus, I don't know that song off the top of my dome.
Need anything fixed? Come on, speak up. Tell me what you need, and I'll see what I can do.
All this costs a ton of money to repair, and we just don't have that money right now.
So long. See you around.
I do not. How dare you?
The Dugar is a hell of a place. The howling winds and tunes of clinging metal.
Okay, we need to eat more food. That does not look tasty. We need to sell some guns, probably, I think.
Need some help, Stalker? Well, show me what you've got.
Oh, is it because it's broken that I can't sell it? That might be it. No, I feel like that shouldn't be it, though. I'm really curious why we can't sell anything here.
Thanks. See ya.
Maybe it's illegal to sell weapons. Maybe we need a permit for that.
Need some help, Stalker? Well, show me what you've got.
Yep, that was it. It's because they're broken. So if I can fix them, then they'd be okay. Should we sell all this vodka? I feel like we shouldn't.
Thanks. See ya. Need some help, Stalker?
Okay, so let's keep these guns for now, I guess. What's what? This doesn't look that far away. But we should probably track this. It was probably just another person. You know what I would do, Peach? Is, I would create a second account. Or, like, get to the creation, like, the part where you choose your name for those accounts. For PSN and Xbox specifically. And, I would grab Peach and Uni Girl. The second that you change it. Although I guess it's not the end of the world if it goes away. You can always come up with something else Peach related too, I'm sure. And Peach Nini Girl is pretty specific. I feel like it would be fine. What really upsets me is that I don't have, technically I do on TikTok, but I don't use TikTok, and TikTok's about to go away maybe.
I should have kept my first artifact as a memento.
Yeah, we'll see. Like, Leah, like, I don't know if you know. I don't know how much attention you pay to the States. But, like, we're in, like, essentially, I wouldn't necessarily say it's a Cold War, but it's escalatory between,
One raid away from leaving the fucking zone behind me for good.
us in certain countries. Right now. Okay? Especially with, like, the latest hack. Where, like, literally a lot of text messages were compromised. Like, that's insane. And whole devices of targeted people. Yeah. This is why iPhone is best, because, like, if everyone had an iPhone, there wouldn't be a problem. I do not appreciate that, Crumpet, but how are you?
Hate doing that. My bad.
Helldivers, let's go!
That's
You
right.
did get me good.
Premature ejection. It happens to the best of us.
He was.
I'm sorry.
Well stated.
Yeah, but standard. The problem with Android is that it encompasses a bunch of different, like, phones, bunch of different hardware. So if you're using Google messaging, you're safe, but standard MMS is compromised between Android users, which is very unfortunate. And I would never be caught dead using Google Messages, because who knows when they'll cancel it for no reason. Just like Google Glass, or like Google Stadia, or like Google Talk, or Google Plus, or... You know what? I'll suffer through this. And I won't complain at all, because I'm right. Nope. Oh. I'm literally dying. Not literally, but like literally figuratively. I mean, true, Grumpet. Google only cancels failed products. That's true. But I will say also, my Gmail is the email that I have that's been hacked the most. Despite having Authenticator. And Authenticator. And I did have a Samsung. And it was great until it wasn't. What's going on? Why is there scary music playing? What the heck? Oh, Leah, did you see my ping tuber? Now, what's the sad news? What does that mean? No, PNG. Like ping, like the image. Like a VTuber is like a full, like, 3D image or whatever. Or at the very least, like a fully rigged thing. Chiho drew this, essentially, with the eyes opened and the mouth open. That's the image that, oh my gosh. That's the image that Chiho drew. And then I did a little bit of crafty editing. I don't think so. I think I'm good, actually. But it blinks. And it moves when I'm talking. It's really cool. I said Chiho. I did. Yep. Why is that not going away? There we go. Jesus. That scared the heck out of me. Wow. They used all my ammo. Nope, definitely not. Oh my gosh, there's 3. What the heck? Yeah, PlayStation had some really bad luck in that respect for a while. Like, there's a lot of complaints and critiques you can make of having a walled garden like Apple does. There absolutely are. Especially with, like, the monopolistic approach they have to, like, allowing, like, third-party apps and stuff. And how they single-handedly are keeping, like, you know... Well, Google's doing their fair share, too. But, like, Google at least allows for side-loading. But Apple, like, delaying the, Xbox stuff and everything. And the hardware, too, but, like, I don't know. Like, on one hand, I respect the hardware thing because, like, having a set, like, this was the Windows Phone problem, right? Is that, essentially, Windows Phone failed because there were too many devices using Windows. And it was really hard to parse which devices were, like, good Windows phones and which weren't for someone who wasn't technologically in the know. So Windows Phone, their brand, got tarnished by the fact that all these cheap phones running the Windows OS were bad. Android, fortunately, started off with, like, launching to a huge variety of devices, and a number of them were premium. Well, yeah, but it's a chicken or egg situation, right? Because, like, if people aren't buying the phone, then, like, why create apps for it? Especially when Windows actually went out of their way to make it relatively easy to port your apps to the Windows Store. Like, that's a difficult situation. To break into a pretty much already segmented market. Yeah, I liked that a lot. I also liked getting achievements on my phone. I thought there was a lot of potential there. I also liked having, like, the... I know a lot of people hated the Windows 8 OS. But I kind of actually dug it. Like, the tiles. Like, not the technical aspect of it. Like, there were lots of technical issues. But the tiles were really cool. They were distinct. And Cortana was awesome. Cortana was just, like, 5 years too early. Like everything else Microsoft does. Like, if HoloLens had come out and you could have tethered it to your phone plan, or if Zune had come out, like, 5 years later, or, you know, I mean, like, there's just any number of Microsoft things that, like, were actually really innovative technological, like, disruptions that would have been really cool if they had, like, broken through. Oh, I loved the tiles. I loved the tiles. I really did. But I guess that's a preference thing. And also the tiles were taxing on the lower quality phones too. They were so slow on bad phones. Like, even the lower quality Lumia phones, like the Lumia 680 or whatever, got slowed down by the tiles. So I don't blame people for hating on them. But I thought they were cool and different, and I liked that quite a bit. As of the 11, I have not had a single issue with that. And I buy cheap phone cables usually. Like, I just buy, like, the cheap, like, generic ones. Because the iPhone 10 was my first one. And actually, I didn't have any problems with the iPhone 10 either. But now I have a 15. Oh! I just remembered something I have to do before work. Okay, so Squint might be hiding here. But also we need to activate that antenna over there. I remember hearing about that. Whoa. Shoot. That's unfortunate. Like, cables not working, chargers not working, etc. But I think I came in late enough into the ecosystem that I didn't have that problem. Because it turns out that that's kind of hackable. I think if Xbox could figure out a way to do it without it, like, causing vulnerabilities, that they absolutely should. Do that. That would be a really cool feature, I feel like. Like, with that functionality, you can technically play, like, local co-op games online. Which is really cool. I think their attempt to fix that was with Mixer, but Mixer, rip. Oh my gosh, all these monsters, what the heck? Let's eat. Oh, we have some bread. We should eat that. Yeah, which is a really cool idea. And Mixer was low enough latency that you could kind of do that. But Mixer never got off the ground, unfortunately. Not in a significant way, anyhow. Well, we're definitely not going down there. Me die? Never. I'll live forever. Thank you for not killing me, guys. I don't know who you guys are, but I like you. I feel like there had to have been a better way to do that, but... Condensed milk, let's go. Crack.
Slowly. Keep your hands where I can see him.
I didn't even see that. Whoa. How do we get up this ladder without being shot to death? see.
Who the hell are you? And what are you doing here?
Easy, I'm a friend.
Easy there. I'm a friend. See? My gun is down.
Or maybe you're a ward bitch sniffing around here. You don't look the part. Those assholes think they're too good for stalker gear. If you're a friend, care to help a fellow stalker escape?
Why can't you escape?
Why can't you escape on your own?
The pigs from the ward have everything locked down. But I've got my own way. The stalker way.
Was it you who attacked them near the old bridge at night? Why?
At night? No, I found the bastards at dawn. One was almost dead, so I finished him off. Should have seen those assholes pushing us around a couple years back. So many good stalkers had to die because those bastards wanted to show everyone who's the boss in the zone. Blind dogs got more humanity than any warden. So an eye for a fucking eye.
I feel like that's actually really bad.
Got any ideas how to escape the lesser zone?
Just one, but I need an artifact. There's one in the cave nearby.
What cave?
Suspicious, yeah? Like, what kind of cave?
Just a cave. Nothing special about it.
But it has to be me that goes there, not you.
All right, there's an anomaly field there. That's it, really.
What kind of artifact? How could it help you?
What do you care? It's an artifact like any other. I just happen to know how to use it.
I see. That's all I need to know.
So can you help? It's a matter of life and death.
I don't know.
All right. I'll get you the artifact.
This seems like a lot of extra work.
I know a stalker when I see one. Got a detector?
I sure do. Why do you ask?
I've seen stranger things. All right. I'll wait for your triumphant return.
Oh, he was using these to kind of tell if someone was coming along. Cute. Can we just automatically equip this thing on? Yes, we just hold A. Awesome. Got a lot of broken weapons here. Alright, let's see. What do we got in our pockets? What on earth? Yeah, that's right. You better fly away. I feel like water is going to be super hard to find. Oh hey, a secret cave. Wonderful. What the heck? Was not a fan of that. Oh my gosh. Gosh. Terrifying. Did I drop my knife or did it break or like what happened to my knife? Let's try. Let's definitely try equipping our other weapon. I really don't like that it tells me how many deaths. Jeez. Gosh. Alright, let's I still don't know why I can't like change weapons. I guess I could do it that way. That works. Why won't you die? Can I not kill you? What on earth? We need to explore alternative strategies here. Oh, there's my knife. Man, this guy's just invulnerable, it seems. Burst fire sounds good. There we go. Jeez. Let's definitely save, if we can. Okay, we can't. Wonderful. There we go. Whew. Only mildly scary. Frack. Alright. We're fine. We just need to be around that. Come on. Two of them. Well, the anomaly got one, so I guess that helped. My goodness, though.
You got the artifact? Why the hell didn't you tell me about that scary thing in the cave? Would you have gone in there if I did? That's why. Here you go. Now hit the road.
Well, ain't you a peach, Stalker? I can't give you any money, sorry, don't got any. No gear either, mine's all worn out. Well, except for this warden stuff. I got no clue what it is, but maybe it'll come in handy. So long. Zone willing, we'll meet again.
What's hitting me? Doesn't matter. Let's get back. Soldiers, it looks like? Yeah. Crack. Okay, hang on. We got something for this. We almost walked straight into that. I think we go to Richter. I think that's where we go.
Thanks for the help. You can't imagine how important it is for us to find him.
I've got what you're looking for. My part is done. Now spill it about Solder.
I told you I never had any doubts about you, didn't I? He's an IPSF tech, a slip rate type. You don't look like the kind of guy Sauter normally deals with.
Tell me more about IPSF.
Another security organization from the mainland that thinks it can push stalkers around. They always stay behind the perimeter, though.
Is that all you know?
That's not much. Is that all you know?
I knew Sauter before, in passing. So that motherfucker Suhin took him under his wing at the Sphere,
Language.
huh? They say IPSF are mapping anomalies there. So that's how you know him. What were you doing at the old bridge? Looking for anomalies? Or was there something more to it?
Oh, this is the guy who saved us.
What I was doing there is no concern of yours. But what you were doing there, now that's a good question.
I was checking on a new light anomaly, naturally. You could see it from the post office, clear as day. I looked for the anomaly and found you instead. What an amazing coincidence. 1 in a million, really. But we're getting off topic. Taking the sphere by storm would be even dumber than walking into the zone without any bolts. I strongly advise against this course of action. But I've got an idea.
Why are you helping me?
And I'm supposed to believe that? If you've got skin in this game, speak up. If you don't, back off.
We have a responsibility to the people we've rescued, you know? If you want to go to war against the whole sphere, be my guest. But first, listen up. I learned something interesting. After the ward started raising hell, Suhin ordered his men to sweep the backup communication center under the ribs.
Why? Are there monsters there?
Worse, evidence of Suhin's illegal activities. Get it? You might be able to find something useful in there. Something that'll open a door for us.
Hey, we got 4,000 coupons.
Skiff, my friend, business comes first. Good luck with Sauter.
It's not too bad, actually.
Whatever, at least I'm still alive.
Jeez. Lightning. What's up, Dust? How you doing?
Need anything fixed? Come on, speak up.
Need a hand with anything?
I'm
Just
glad you're
chilling,
here.
killing
As a
some
matter
time
of
before
fact,
work.
I do. A bunch of diggers who used to bring me all sorts of useful stuff have gone off the radar. I'm feeling a little uneasy about it.
What happened?
What could have happened to them?
They were using the PDAs of dead stalkers to raid their stashes. It's a dangerous job, you know. Bad places, traps, and besides, a stash might have more than one owner.
What are these diggers?
What kinds of people are these diggers?
Where stalkers go out looking for artifacts, diggers look for junk, gear, old electronics, like dead stalkers' PDAs. They can lead you to stashes full of useful loot, too. They peddle their junk on the mainland, and sometimes here in the zone. I can always use spare parts, so I work with those guys sometimes.
Sure.
All right. Where should I start looking?
I have the coordinates for their last outing. I told them to stay away from that tunnel. I knew it was a bad idea. There were 4 of them. Max Saturday, Bedlam, Vasa Punk, and Mastiff, their leader. Need anything fixed? Come on, speak up. Tell me what you need, and I'll see what I can do.
It'd be pretty funny if it was like the guys that we accidentally killed. Where's our money? Oh, up there in the corner. Gotcha. Ooh, I would actually really like to repair that. So we're repairing a bunch of this so that we can sell it.
So long. See you around.
Because apparently if it's damaged, we can't sell it.
Need some help, Stalker? They say the gaffer used to know Strelok himself. The Strelok, who went up to the center of the zone and stirred up so much shit, we're still talking about it. But the gaffer won't say a word, damn it. Then again, if I knew a dude like him, I guess I'd keep quiet too, just to stay on the safe side. Well, show me what you've got.
Let's do it. I do appreciate that this guy has unlimited money. We should probably sell him back his PDA so he has it.
Thanks. See ya.
Welcome to the area, Stalker. I've got a job for you, but I should warn you. It involves.
But don't worry about
going
that,
to the
K-Dog. You're
poppy
busy.
field.
No worries.
The poppy field? What's that?
One of the zone's most infamous wonders. Lots of people are drawn there, but few ever leave. As soon as you walk
None of
into
my
the
mods have
field,
any obligations here.
saps your energy, making you weak and drowsy. That's where our farmstead used to be before the accident. I guess it's probably still there.
Not
but
unless
you'd have to
things
be
get
nuts
crazy.
to settle down in that place. I found my old stash a while ago. Can you believe it? I hid some stuff away 40 years ago. Way before the zone ever existed. I was a little kid, but I already had some stalker savvy about me. I wish I'd thought of stowing something useful in there.
Wait, what's the poppy field again?
One of the zone's most infamous wonders. That's where our farmstead used to be.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
That's all I wanted to know.
I like the
I hope
thumbs
it
up.
was helpful.
Alright, let's see if we can repair a couple more of these things and then sell them for more money.
Need anything fixed? Come on, speak up.
And we'll be off to
Tell
a
me what you
really
need,
good start
and
here.
I'll see what I can do. So long. See you around.
Yeah, but that, I feel like, is a lot of jobs, right? I understand, like, being upset about that. I definitely do, and it's not right. Like, just because that's a lot of jobs doesn't make it right. But it is pretty awesome that you made it to 11 months. That's not an easy thing to do, especially with a job that you don't like. Oh shoot, I messed up.
Well, show me what you've got.
I have 3 shotguns. That's cool, actually, that these weapons stack. I actually really like that. That's really cool. The way I view it is, in terms of employment, it's always best, obviously, to have a job that you love, or enjoy, or like. But if you can't have that, then you should have a job that allows you to do the things that you love, and enjoy, and like. And when it comes down to it, yeah, it's a personal value system of, like, is the money that you make worth putting up with the stuff that you have to do? Because yes, McDonald's and Chick-fil-A might pay better sometimes than some other jobs, but those also are not easy jobs, right? Like, those are actually kind of rough sometimes.
Need anything fixed?
And turnover is
Come on,
really
speak up.
high.
Tell me what you need, and I'll see what
I worked
can do.
fast food for all of 2 months. I couldn't hack it. It's not really about, like, how much other people make necessarily. You can take that into account, and when it comes down to, like, evaluating, like, would you rather be doing that for that amount of money? But the market kind of, like, determines.
Need some help, Stalker? Well, show me what you've got.
What jobs pay. And it's not always fair, but
See ya.
I would take, like, a hospital system job over a fast food job any day of the week, though. And if I didn't make enough doing that, then yeah, I would try looking for a new job that does pay enough for me to be able to continue to do the things that I enjoy. Or I would, like, you know, like, take certifications or whatever. Like, and this is just personally, me, right? I'm not like trying to say that you should change everything that you're doing or the way that you value things.
Need anything fixed? Come on, speak up.
Like working a line at a fast food restaurant, I don't think is really comparable to like an administration job.
Tell me what you need.
I think they both have their pros and cons. The question is, are you getting paid and valued enough to justify staying there? Like, there was that whole conversation of whether streaming's a harder job than, like, a 9 to 5 or whatever. And I think there's interesting pros and cons that can be, like, applied to both of them. But I think comparing them doesn't necessarily make sense. I think you have to evaluate each job based on its merits. I mean, I wouldn't do that unless you, like, actually have, like... Personally, I wouldn't... My goal for, like, I don't think I'd ever full-time stream. But if I did, I would need to be making a significant amount of money. Already. From streaming. Enough to justify being able to quit. Like, I'd need to make sure that, like, I can support myself. Because I'd hate to have to, like... try to full-time stream and then have to go back to a 9 to 5 or whatever. Not that my job's 9 to 5, obviously,
so long.
But
see you around.
Emotionally, that would suck. But we are kind of, to an extent, like, there's obviously plenty of things that we can't control when it comes to jobs. But it's not like we're completely out of options. I definitely understand that, yeah. Like, but also, hey dog, there's people who, like, literally need to work 60 hours just to, like, make it. And that's their circumstance, right?
Yeah, sure. It's one hell of its own thing. You're getting wasted at
60 to 80 hours is insane. Or, like, when I was doing school and 2 jobs all at the same time. That was insane. Granted, I didn't feel as drained, I don't think, as I do now. But, like, all you can do is control what you can control, right? So if you are feeling drained, I feel like, you know, like, try to figure out how to fix that. And if getting a new job is that, then by all means. But also sometimes it's like the attitude that we approach things with, too. Not always, but sometimes. Like, I'm drained every day, and I only work like 40 hours a week or whatever right now. And I haven't felt creative in like 2 years, right? And creativity is kind of my bailiwick. Like, that's where I like to live. it's tough. It is. It's very tough. Trying to figure out, like, hey, what's the limits of what I can handle, and what is that worth? And if it's not worth enough, then how do I get out of those circumstances? But asking those questions is the first step, and then taking action, like determining a plan, is the next step. Sure, I understand that, yeah. Like, one thing I will say that's good about my current job is not only do I have tenure, but I have a decent amount of respect. From my bosses, at the very least. And from, like, most of the people under me. Or, like, at the very least, I mean, like, I might not necessarily be, like, the most easygoing person to, like, work with or for or whatever. But I do put forth a lot of effort. And I don't know that I should. And I also feel like the amount of effort that I put forth right now is pretty reduced from what I used to. Well, the Wanted is like... that's what they're paying you for, right? Like, I totally get you. I totally get you that jobs should be better about that. But a lot aren't. And sometimes you can't control that. Treated decently is something that you should kind of demand, for sure. Or expect. I don't think that's an unrealistic expectation. Nah, you're fine, you're fine. I like having conversations. And take everything I say with, like, whatever amount of salt that you want to, or whatever.
Yeah, a lot of people talk about it, but no one's ever killed it, or seen it for that matter.
But unfortunately, especially right now, a lot of businesses are, like, super, like, worried about, like, they overextended. And then overexpanded. And then aren't able to meet, like, previous years, like, projections of earnings and all that. And so they're losing money in the long term from, like, stock and all that, if they're publicly traded, or from, like, investors or whatever. Or not making as much as they feel like they should be and were planning to. And not to defend that, because that shouldn't be the focus. And it was their fault for overextending. But in almost every single industry they did this. Like, I don't think people realize how close to, like, a legitimate, like, actual recession / depression we were. From the pandemic and the after effects of it. jeez. That lightning struck right next to me. And then businesses making poor decisions to try to recover from that. And again, not that that justifies at all how they treat human beings. But I don't think that'll ever be like... When everything is abstracted, right? Like, say you're a shareholder in a company, you have stock in that company, you benefit when they do well, you lose money when they don't. That's all you see. You don't see 3 layers beyond of, like, how they're treating the people at the bottom of their, like, employment. And so if you don't see it, it's hard to care about it. And then being in charge of a company is kind of the same thing, except you're only 2 layers removed, right? I don't know. It's tough. And people should care about things that don't, like, directly affect them. Because it does matter. The fact is that, like, if companies treat employees better, they get higher output from those employees. So it does benefit them. It just comes at, like, an initial, like, higher investment in those employees. No, politics is fine here. I don't care. I'm pretty politically minded when it comes down to it. I've been into politics for a while. I mean, yeah, that's true. Like, it's... Whether Trump would have done better or not is a counterfactual. We can't know that for sure. What we can judge is, like, how he was doing before the pandemic, and there were problematic things that were done before then, right? Like, high government spending with reduction of government income, and an economy that didn't seem to be doing super well, like near the end of his term at least. Even though it was doing really good at the beginning. And then, like, the pandemic happened and messed everything up. And I hate that nobody mentions the pandemic anymore in terms of, like, economics, because that did really screw with everything. Well, it's so hard to tell when you only have an administration for 4 to 8 years what of their policies worked and what didn't, right? But what you can look at is, like, essentially the drop-off, the line, the graph, right? Of, like, essentially, like, did things get better or worse? And did they get better all at once? Or was it in accordance with a trajectory, and likewise with the opposite? And granted, my macro econ is pretty weak, but it does seem
Hey, why the long faces? Let me cheat you guys.
that things were on an upward trajectory, and then they weren't. And then the pandemic happened. And then things were on an upward trajectory. And then I guess we'll see what happens next. But when it comes to, like, businesses and how they operate and everything, the fact is that, like, we've seen huge businesses that, like, have declared bankruptcy, gone under, like, disappeared from this earth. And some of them because of the pandemic, as a direct, like, effect of that, right?
Where do you think you're going? Pripyat, he says. The wardens laugh. The grass is always greener, right? The Stalker says, if the reward ain't there...
And I think that scares a lot of other big businesses because they don't want to become another casualty. And the fact is that when these big businesses do go under, that is a net negative for everybody involved, right? Usually. Almost always. Things might recover and be better afterwards, but that's a big if, and we don't know for sure, and it'll take a lot of time. Like, you might hate the way that Walmart treats employees or whatever, but they do employ like hundreds of people or whatever. And like say they employ like, you know, I have no idea how many like employees that a Walmart like employs in like a small town. Let's say 100. That's 100 jobs lost if they go under. How long will it take for those 100 people to like find other jobs? Now, granted, you could also have ethical problems with the fact that when that Walmart opened up, a bunch of small businesses had to close because they couldn't compete. But yeah, I don't know. It's rough. It's a complicated discussion, and like people just don't have the patience for complicated discussions.
I got one. See,
I don't blame them.
Cracks it open. Oh.
Won't tell self. A bloodsucker is lecturing his little... Never trust poltergeist, kiddo. They're always pulling your leg.
That's so funny, I forgot to laugh.
Yeah, and you absolutely can, like, I feel like anyone who examines, like, their practices under a lens like that would probably have issues with it. But then you also have to weigh the immediate effects of them not existing. Against the negative effects of them existing right now. In their current state. And then, at that point, like, in their current state, you can advocate for change, hopefully. And preferably, my opinion would be, like, even potentially legislate change that's more fair. Or potentially support unions so that employees have more bargaining power. We are going to do a union research stream soon. We are. The election threw me off. I got way off topic in terms of like just like it just policy didn't seem to matter for a bit there, but I think it's important to learn things. So at some point we'll use our alt channel for like research streams. I actually have it almost fully set up. I've been doing some work in the background. I have social medias and stuff for it and everything, and like we're gonna start examining like arguments even if they don't apply right now.
A stalker wakes up with real bad hands.
I have a couple on my YouTube. Like they're kind of shallow dives, I would say. We do go under the surface, but like I don't necessarily like. I've never done research streams before. The main reason that I do them as streams is to keep myself accountable and to like make sure that like I'm actually like, you know, continuing to like focus on a topic or whatever. So like we did let's see, we did Twitter 2.0 when Musk took it over. We investigated like the pros and cons of that, the timeline of events, all that stuff. And then we did the Activision Blizzard merger, which probably could be updated now with all the fallout, but like we also knew that a lot of this was going to happen, unfortunately, in terms of layoffs and whatnot. I don't think actually I listed it in my cons. I should have, because I was aware that it was going to happen. I might have, I'm not sure. But unions was supposed to be my third topic, and it just took a back burner seat because I got distracted. Because certain people are really good at distracting. But I do want to get back to that. Continue to learn things. But normally my research streams consist of like, you know, a little bit of history, a little bit of like setting a timeline of how things came about. I think timelines are super important. And then evaluating like different arguments pro and against.
Let me cheer you guys.
Like, is this a good thing ultimately? And now, answer is almost always nuanced because there's almost always pros and cons to everything. But yeah, we'll get back to that at some point soon. Maybe at the start of New Year. I think my December's kind of cramped. It seems like, and this is before I've done like any like dive into it, right? But it seems like with the amount of power that corporations yield right now and private businesses over employees, that unions do need to be strengthened and protected to provide a counterbalance to that. That's not to say that unions are like fully good or anything, but that seems to be the case. But I want to do some actual research to know for sure. Like, at least to form a more informed opinion. But essentially this is kind of like my methodology, or like the general guidelines that I follow for like my research streams. So to kind of state my like opinion pre-research or whatever, establish like a historical timeline, look at the evidence for and against, evaluate those arguments, try to counter those arguments, and then essentially side with the best possible argument. So I try to steel man both sides, have an understanding of like the strengths of the countering positions. Yeah, that's the thing, is that it kind of is a form of check and balance, but it also has the potential to be abused. But so does everything, right? Like, I mean, that's kind of where we are with corporations right now. Or capitalism in general, right? Where I tend to be a pretty pro-capitalist person, but I definitely agree that, like, it can definitely be abused.
I can't even remember what made me come to the zone in the first place. And now I can't see the point of going back to the mainland.
Anyway, I got to get ready for work. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Thank you.
Thank you so much for hanging out. Appreciate it, all of you. Very, very kind of you. What? I definitely did not turn it on.
Okay, is that off now? Yes, it is. Okay. What the heck? Alright, we are gonna end. And I will catch you on the next game jump, hopefully tonight. Jeez, lightning just struck right in front of me. Oh my gosh. In game. Thank you for the resub, Pyro, and as always, safe travels.